I've been natural for a whole year. Actually, 11/11 was my 1 year anniversary as far as in cutting all my hair out and just letting it grow. Before that, I wore weaves all the time. I wore weaves to the point where, um, I cared about my hair. And I used to get so down when it would break off, but I just kept putting weaves in my hair. And always was trying to find ways to at least make my hair healthy underneath, so I won't be forced to wear weave because of how damaged my hair was becoming. I used to have full hair that was very beautiful, thanks to a woman named Miss Joyce, who taught me and showed me and showed the beauty of my hair. It grew to the point where I think it was right here. I used to wear it full, and it just had so much body. It flowed. All I had to do was wrap it up, and it fall back into place. I loved it. But when it started breaking off really bad, and to the point where I went somewhere and it just started falling out. Somebody did my hair, and I was just pulling out hair every time I wrap it, and it was just kind of frightening and depressing. So I went to weaves, and my husband didn't mind because he said that as long as it's good weave. So I was spending hundreds of dollars on hair. So I would spend a little over $300 just to get hair, which may not be a lot to some, but a lot to many. And so anyway, I just kept putting it in, thinking, my hair could probably just grow back underneath it. And I used to wear leave outs, and to the point where I could take a leave out and comb some to the front and have a bang if I wanted to, or put it back. So my hair front would come here, but it got so bad that my hair started stopping up here. So it was getting so depressing. And so a year or so ago, I just told my husband, I said, I just want to go natural. My oldest daughter's natural. My baby girl, of course, she's natural tan, long. When she presses her hair out, it comes to the middle of her back. It's so curly and thick. And so he wanted me to be natural. So I did the big chop, and I think I cut it off right about here. So it was really short. And so now it's been a year, and it's growing wonderful, but I thought about getting the weave, and I decided to go back and get weave. But this time my mentality is different. I'm more focused on using it as a protective style rather than just beauty or how it looks. So I finally found somebody on YouTube, which I'll put her link down. I thought it was so wonderful. She showed how she take care of her weave, keeping it great, but at the same time keeping her hair done. So I was like, how often should I wash it? How do I keep the moisture in? Because I know that my natural hair needs that moisture and still needs to be taken care of. And so I did that last night, and I did the technique of oiling my scalp down with an elixir I created. Deep conditioning, I did it for like an hour or so, but she said 45 minutes. I think I almost did it for 2 hours watching a show. And then I washed it out, blew it out, and then she told me to put these little, she said she does this to give the hair back to the natural state. And so I wanted to kind of give a little review on this hair. This is Brazilian, unprocessed. I got it from Aliexpress, and I have all 16. I was a first-time buyer on Aliexpress, so I don't know what I did. It was 3 bundles that came with a closure. Now, mind you, I'm new to this, so what I ended up doing is I bought it not knowing what the closure would look like, and I brought another closure from a different company. I just saw stuff buy, not thinking that these are coming from different vendors. Sorry. So I bought this hair, and it said no shedding. It says tangle free, blah, 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 blah. And so I bought the hair. I bought this closure from a different company. I paid about $70 some for this closure. It's a 5x5, and it's a 3-part. So I could do here, here, here. But to me, it seemed like it was more focused on the center than it was any other side. I had to bleach the knots, and I saw how to do that. This is something I never done. I never did closures. I always did leave out. So this is very okay. So I bought the closure. Sorry, I bought the closure, and from a separate company, paid $80 for it. But the hair, I think, cost like $160 something. But the man even gave me a $20 discount, which is wonderful. I have to say, from paying $300 some odd dollars for some hair to about $150 for it was a big difference. I was a little skeptical because I always thought the more the hair, the better the hair. I'm a preacher, speaker, whatever, and so when I preach with hair weave, you can't look at yourself and prep yourself while you're speaking. So by the end of the day, even though I paid all this money for hair, and it could be where I just didn't take care of the hair as far as in moisturizing and keeping the body. And I think that could have been me, but it was Remy. It kept getting this big knot up bundled underneath here. So by the end of my sermon, I come with it was just flat. My hair was big back here. And so I was constantly doing like this, and I was self-conscious, and I couldn't look at myself. And so this hair, I have to say, I did speak last week. I got a cold, y'all. I think my bronchitis is flaring. And by the time I got finished, it was, of course, just like any hair would be as you're transitioning and you're speaking and you're sweating. But it did not give me that big poof. Oh, God, it was so awesome. This hair actually looks better. It behaves a whole lot better. It sheds though like crazy, not a whole lot, but it was quite a bit of shedding, like in the bathroom. Every time I combed it, it was shed. But I have to say this: I was sick, and I'm still sick. I've been for over a week, and there was times where I couldn't even get out of bed. And I ain't gonna lie, when you're sick, you don't think about wrapping your hair. You don't think about doing the different things. And so it was itchy. It was dirty. I was hot, sweaty. And so I would just lay in the bed flat, like whatever. And so I think, and then I did when I first got it, I flat ironed it like 2 or 3 times. Um, and I think as far as in the heat I think that heat did it too. So I don't want to say this hair is bad when it comes down to shedding, because I think a part of that 50-50 is my lack of taking care of it. I didn't have to do that much. When you're buying Remy hair versus virgin unprocessed hair, I think the treatments is kind of different. This is unprocessed hair, so I'm discovering by YouTube and tutorials that you got to treat the hair like your hair. And so I didn't treat it probably like my hair. I treated it when I was sick, and just did whatever. And so, so now this is my first time unraveling the hair. Since I washed it last night, I did the whole process of what the young lady said do. And I think I like to leave it in a natural state. I tried my flexi rods, and they came out wonderful. I did it on Saturday night. I knew I was going to go to church, and I woke up so sick. So I said, dang on it. I just flexi rod it for no reason. But anyway, I turned around and put it in a little bun ponytail and laid back down and slept. Slept all through it. But they came out good. They came out good. But this here is good. And this is 3-week-old hair. So I like it. I still love it. The only thing I don't like is this closure. I still have a brand new closure. This is the 3 bundles. This is 2.5 bundles in my head. I like it thick, but the closure was a 5x5. Now I don't like the closure because the closure hair, honestly, to me, is older and it's not. It feels more damaged, and again, it could be from the heat. This is Brazilian hair, so I can't do it like I used to do the Remy hair. But I like this natural state here. So I like the goddess Pocahontas braids back at night. She put a little foaming lotion, setting lotion after I braided it. So I blew dry it, then I braid it. It's not itchy. It feels good. I love it. I mean, with my review on this hair for the first time, being a first time Aliexpress shopper, I have more hair coming. Yeah, my husband like, more? I said, baby, I got to have a lot more hair. I just got to have it. Because my goal is to have protective style for the whole year. Still take care of my hair underneath. And after that year, see where I am with my natural hair. But I bought some Peruvian hair. So unprocessed virgin Peruvian hair. And I got 18, 16, and 14 coming with a closure that I paid $25 for. But I caught a 45% sale from Ali. And so this person, from the bundles, I'm getting them from the Queen. So I've been hearing such good things about Queen. And so I'm going to look them up. Now, I did send a complaint in about this closure. But the company, all they wanted me to do was say they were sorry. If we give you a $5 discount on your next order, can you change your review? And I'm like, God, you just want me to say something good about it. And why would I want to spend more money with your company if I'm not 100% satisfied? Your closure still was $75, $80. So that doesn't help me out at all. So anyway, this is the Brazilian. I love the way it came out though. It's very nice. Um, Let me see if I can get a turnaround view for you. Okay. So anyway, I like it. Where I'm doing the video, you probably can't tell is good, but it's super soft. That's one thing I love. It's so soft. It is manageable. When I stick my hands in it, when it do get a little tangle or whatever, it ain't knots. And virgin hair, I mean Remy hair, I used to get the XQ cuticle buying packs all the time. And it was over a year or so ago. They're cheaper now, but I paid $100 some a pack. You know, you run your hand in it and your hand got caught because you had to try to get the tangles out. So, but no matter what I'm doing, you know, if I want to take my fingers through it, I don't have to have a comb with me all the time. I could just do it. But see, there go the shedding. Like there go like 2 strands in my hair. But you know, I didn't seal my wefts, but I love it. So I still give this company, if they had a sale, I'll buy some more because I love the hair more than I am unsatisfied with the shedding. The shedding, I really believe that I could have done better. And that was just being a first time buyer again of hair weave from over a year. So I haven't purchased it, bought it, used, wore it. So I'm getting back into the long hair from being so natural. So follow me when I get my bundles. My bundle's supposed to come today. And so what I'll do is do an initial review of that and unveil it with you and come back maybe a couple of weeks after wearing it. But this one here, I'm going to wear this for a while, some more. I'm going to get some more wear out of it. And then I'll take it out, clean it, dry it, wrap it up real pretty, store it back. Because I believe, you know, I paid 150, 160 bucks for this hair. I'm not just going to get rid of it after 4 weeks or so. So I'm going to wait on the Peruvian. I got loose body wave. I'm so excited about that. So again, this is Shonda signing out. And thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to come back with more. If anyone's wondering, my lips is MAC. It's called Heroin. I'm always getting that wrong. It's Matted. I'm a MAC user, so I love MAC products. I've been wearing MAC for over 10 years and don't wear anything else. So anyway, thank you so much for listening, and see you later. Bye.